By the way, I'm an ST200 model. I mean, I thought you might be interested to know that. Did you know Detroit was on the Underground Railroad? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War?
Hi, Mum. I'm just making my cup of tea. I'm just finishing it off and then I'm done.
By the way, I'm an ST200 model. I mean, I thought you might be interested to know that.
Just a sec. Let me finish.
You look tired today. I hope you're doing okay. By the way, I'm an ST200 model. I mean, I thought you might be interested to know that.
Oh. I've got my dairy milk. I'll have some dairy milk.
If you find the game too easy or too difficult, remember you can change the difficulty settings in the options section.
Oh, music. Jeez. Shit.
We need to proceed to a test of your controller.
Bloody hell, what's it doing to my
The
controller?
test is now complete. Thank you for your cooperation.
Weird. Right. Where the bloody hell's Minjo? Okay, options.
This is your story chart. It shows what parts of the story you've explored and what parts you've missed. You can track the choices made by other players and do many other things besides. You can use this chart to replay from any point in the story, but the people who designed me recommend that you play through at least once without going back, no matter what happens. Either
Yeah.
way, it's your story.
Yeah, I think they're right. The game designers don't want you doing that. They want you to just experience it as it is. Freedom March, that was the one where he died, isn't it? Time to reflect. Marcus stood his ground and was killed. Jeez. So how's that going to affect his chapter then? Is someone else going to be the main character? Does he get it? Because they're making a resistance and that. I thought he was the main guy. What a ringer. Minjun went mad about the
Hello.
I'm on, baby.
Okay.
Belly belly.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Wait. Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Eh? Bizarre. Yeah, Minjung went mad about the crisps. That's all he got. She said, "Thank you so much." I don't want this game to end.
They've been conducting raids all over the city.
Sam.
Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead? A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight.
He's dead!
You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start.
Oh, that's so
My brother
kind
lives
of
in
her.
Ontario. I've given you his address.
So
He'll be
kind of
behind
her.
you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Yeah, she does.
Everything, Rose. Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
Yeah, I want them to make it. Don't F it up, Sam.
Let's go, Alice. We have a bus to catch.
It's Connor. It's weird seeing him wearing normal clothes, isn't it? Wait, is Connor going there as well? Yeah, that's how Marcus found the Jericho, was following those signs, isn't it? So he's heading there as Kara's going there as well. Oh no. Shit.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station. station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android.
Wow.
They are unpredictable and potentially violent.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived and they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Or fever. The thing is, though, it's going to be awkward for her, isn't it?
Marcus.
Because she's the only human, isn't
hours,
she?
It's on the other side of town. We'll go as soon as we have passports. Will you be okay?
Oh no, but they're not sticking with Jericho, are they? So she's just get there to get the bus, isn't she? Get some help. What? Wait up. What's she looking at? Find Deviant Leader. Connor's there! Connor's found his way in! Oh my god! This is craziness! Don't catch anyone's attention.
A real danger for American society.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or
Freighter
army
is
barracks
rigged.
immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself.
We've got to do something.
And potentially violent.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And when the police arrived, I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids.
What? Why does it keep disappearing?
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also...
Weird that, it keeps disappearing, that bottom. Oh, never mind, fuck
Kremlin
it.
has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Holy shit.
Stage has been reached, demonstrating
Find new leader.
that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately.
Are you
That's
north?
definitely.
I'm with a little girl. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
Detroit is under curfew. There are soldiers everywhere looking for androids. You're safe here. You should wait a while before you leave the city.
Maybe you're right. We might be safer here until things calm down.
One of us used to work for the State Department. He has electronic passports that he can easily modify. I'll have him give you one.
heard about what happened today. A massacre. And Marcus being killed. He gave hope to our people. We'll all miss him.
I was there when they killed him. I would have given my life to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Thanks for your help.
You said you were with a little girl? You know humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
I don't care whether she's human or android. She's just someone who matters to me.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage.
There were androids all over the square. And the police arrived, and they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people.
Alice.
Hey?
Come back here! You're mine!
What?
She wanted a mom. You wanted a little girl. You needed each other to survive. In the end, what difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Maybe that's what it means to be alive. Forgetting who we are to become what someone needs us to be.
What? No, she's over there.
She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the one you wanted her to be.
Hey?
Out of love for you.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of military androids, American forces have been particularly close to.
She's there. What are they on about? She's an android. Is she?
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Well, I mean, it's actually better that she's a robot, isn't it? Because if she was a human, there'd be this weird divide between her, depending on what happens between the humans and the robots. So is she an android? The girl? Is that what the one was saying? I don't think that's too bad, really. I mean, it's a shock, but you know, it's good for them.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our people are shutting down one after another, and there's nothing we can do for them.
President Warren says we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated. Marcus would know what to do.
He's the one that got us into this mess.
He gave his life for our cause.
He put us all into danger by provoking humans. How much longer before they find Jericho now?
At least he fought for us.
That's enough! Marcus is gone.
Marcus is gone!
It's us now to decide the future of our people.
Let's just get over it!
We have to fight them. There's no other way.
If you choose a confrontation with humans, we are all going to die.
Gather up all the guns you can find. We leave at dawn.
You're making a mistake, North. You will not buy our freedom with blood.
Oh, Connor's there.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now, deal with North. We need it alive.
Ah, that garden he goes in is in his head. Oh, stop North. Oh!
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
You're one of us.
Oh, I need a wee. Oh my god, this is too dramatic. Yeah, exactly. Makes me want to wee when it's too dramatic. I'm like, oh shit, I need the cushion in my bum's hurting. Oh, my bum hurts when I sit on this chair for too long, you know. I've always had a bony bum. Always a... Right.
You can't betray your own kind.
You're coming with me!
You're Connor, aren't you? I've heard about you. The famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you're looking for. You're not one of them. We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too.
Shut up! You're coming with me!
You never had any doubts? Never behaved irrationally as if there's something inside you? Something stronger than your program?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not deviant, if that's what you want to know.
You're one of us. Join our cause. Join your people. It's time to decide.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Shit!
What do you mean EY? I've spent half the game setting up this rebellion.
We've got to get out of here.
I don't want the two.
Come on, go, go, go!
EY? Because otherwise he's a slave, Minjong.
Rats in a maze.
The corner. Over there.
Oh shit! Come on, come on, go, 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 go!
Hurry, this way!
Run, 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 run.
They're coming from everywhere. Our people are trapped in the lower deck. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are explosives in the hold. If the ship goes down, the humans will have to evacuate. Our people can escape.
We'll never make it down there. There are soldiers everywhere.
We have to blow up Jericho. It's our only chance.
I'll go.
Connor, no.
See if you can help the others. I'm gonna find the detonator. Don't worry. I always accomplish my mission.
Come on, Connor! Connor's my favourite character.
You've chosen your side. But it's too late. Run. Get out of here.
Don't let it get out. Did they give you any trouble at all? Affirmative, will go. Forward!
Please!
She'll die out there, Kara! Open it! Open the door! They're gonna kill me!
Yeah!
Are you alright, Kara? Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
There's more down there! Follow me! Come on, this way. Affirmative, we'll go. Secure this area. Go!
No! Please don't kill us!
On your knees, now.
Don't hurt us! We haven't done anything wrong!
Fuck you!
Shut up!
You saved us. Quick, run!
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Oh fuck! It's so intense.
Don't move!
We surrender! Don't shoot!
How do I save them?
Go! Join the others!
It's all over. This is the end of Jericho.
Well,
Way out! We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Get down! Don't move.
Please don't kill me!
Come on, let's get out of here.
oh Jesus Christ!
Quick, we gotta go.
Don't move! Go and join the others.
That bomb's gonna explode! We gotta get out of here!
Follow me!
Come on!
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
This isn't over.
This isn't over. Gaga Rebellion. Well, that's why you can do it again, Minjung. I'm curious what happens if you stay as a machine. Probably have a fight like I don't know. Maybe you stop the rebellion. Maybe Connor. Well, I was tempted to. Little bastard, don't you? I'm the one making the decisions. It's hard because you don't have a lot of time. There's more, but like, oh wow, look, they're all in church. But I know what you mean. I liked it when Connor was the cop guy.
I know how important Marcus was to Jericho.
And also, if Marcus is still alive, it changes the situation as well.
He gave his life for us. He gave us the hope we'd lost and the courage to fight.
I wish Marcus wasn't dead. Come in.
The humans won't take any risks. They're rounding up the androids and taking them to camps for extermination. In a couple hours, we'll be the only ones left. How many survived the attack?
A few hundred. Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. We'd all be dead if you hadn't detonated that bomb.
But at the same time, Connor's done the right thing, hasn't he? Because otherwise he is just a slave. He is just a slave. And he's like assisting the extermination of these like robots.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us. And shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower?
Oh!
They trust me. They'll let me in.
He can go undercover! Like diddle.
If anyone stands a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Marcus gave his life for our people. He showed us that we can choose our own destiny. But he is not here to guide us anymore. Now it is up to us to finish what he started. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are in camps right now, being destroyed. The time has come for us to make a choice. One that may decide the future of our people. They wanted a war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom. And we will win, or we will die trying.
They're all like, no. North decided to attack the camp.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, All androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
Madam President! Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The Deviant leader has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please? Over here, please? A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Please!
Please!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Don't worry, I'm gonna save some chocolate for Minjong.
Madam President!
Please!
What? What is the left?
Please!
Please!
Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Please!
Hey!
Please! Please!
Yes, please.
About the assault that happened last
I've
night.
got loads of chocolate.
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them. Thank you. That will be all.
You look, little car. Taxi. It's Connor. Conor McGregor.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Yeah, because thingy.
Successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
Whoa, never seen Cyberlife like this. Bloody hell, look at it. She's got his classic outfit on. Here we go. Gotta be... I don't want to kill Connor. I really don't. I don't want Connor to die.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks, but I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Alright. Follow the guard. What's the music?
Identified. Connor android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
Whoa. gone. It's weird, isn't it? Connor can't
Agent 54,
be up for this.
level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Reach level 49. Stop elevator before 31. Oh shit, that would fail. What about this one? Fucking take this even. Fucking Alright, let's do it! Whoa. Whoa. Connor's a badass. Change elevator destination.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Oh, this is...
The last bus leaves in 20
This
minutes.
took years
It
to
doesn't
make
give us
this
much
one.
time. We've got to move fast.
Oh no, really?
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
Shit.
No, please don't hurt me.
Stop on your knees.
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said. Are there many more? Look at them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to get this fucking.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Kill them.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Fucking androids.
Find a weapon, already have. Alright.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you. Where's the
Well,
little
don't
one?
stand
She's
around.
alright. She's hiding nearby. Go before they see you.
Yeah, quick. Christ, we gotta get the bus. Oh shit. Yeah. I know, right? Oh, they'd lose their buff. Go! Yay! We made it to the bus. Most stressful bus, taking a bus journey ever, isn't it? Get on the bus.
A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
$11 No, we can't. We've got to take the risky option. Shit.
Whatever happens, don't panic, okay?
We can't do
Just
anything
stay
about it.
calm.
ID, please. You do
Come
realize
on.
there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
A curfew? No. We didn't know.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's not used to seeing soldiers. She's a little scared with everything that's happening.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Yeah! See ya!
Wait a minute.
Oh. Fuck you!
He just wanted to give me back this.
Oh no! Well, you know what? It's, fuck
Today,
it.
November 11th, 2038 is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We have been fighting to liberate our fellow androids from the camp since dawn. We won't cease hostilities until our people are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Well...
Stay sharp. Shit.
What? Connor's like... Do you know what, Minjong? They based Connor on me. Basically, like, on my skills and stuff like that. That's how they developed the character, Connor.
Piece of shit. Step back, Connor, and I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
Oh, this is gripping.
The bus terminal.
Oh God, it's
We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
Two Connors.
The border is full. Ticket holding passengers only.
Yeah, one's not. He's a deviant, and then that's another one.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on.
See, they just use Connor. He's just disposable. So
we're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
Security check. Please don't move.
oh my God, look! With total disregard for civilian life, the androids have armed themselves and opened fire in the middle of crowded streets. The authorities have been forced to respond. Well, that's not the example that my character set, was it? So he died for what? For them to go on kill crazy rampages? That's what happens though. Revolutions are never pretty. You end up getting evil on both sides, huh? I'll find some tickets. Snatch it off the bay like, take this, eh?
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Oh. Oh, God!
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Oh, never mind.
I found this on the floor.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved our lives.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Alice.
It's okay. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
I'll find another way.
Setting a good example for the little girl. You know? Because, yeah, you know, nicking the tickets is well going good. I might survive. But then what kind of example have I showed her that just fuck everyone in the back because... Stab everyone in the back because, you know... No. It's not right. How about over here? What?
Adam!
Kara, quick! Follow me!
Oh, thank God you're alive. Oh my God. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified you might have been killed because of me.
How did you find us?
Oh, I knew if you made it, I'd find you here. They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're checking for androids on the border. But I found a smuggler who can get them across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you coming with us?
Yes. We're coming.
Okay, climb in.
Get in.
We're outnumbered and outgunned. We're not getting through this.
We can't go back. It's victory or death now.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do.
It's like Minjung's version. It's like Minjung's version of Connor versus my version of Connor.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
Enough talk. It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. All right. You win.
Oh, shit. Huh. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Ah! Minjung's Connor versus my Connor.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you.
Oh, shit!
We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Don't move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Alright, where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
What's his dog's name? Is it Sumo? It's Sumo, isn't it? Fucking
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
The one on the right is not him. That's me on the left who's pointing the gun at.
Son, what's his name?
What's his son's name? What's his son's name? Is it Cole? I think it's Cole, isn't it? Yeah, it's Cole. It's Cole because I unlocked it.
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder. Every time you died and came back, I thought about Cole. How much I wanted to bring him back. I'd have given anything to hold him again. But humans don't come back.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Yeah. He knows it's not the real one. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive.
Aww.
Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Aww. I think this is a good path for Connor. I really do.
Wake up!
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Did anybody see you?
No. I don't think so.
You got the money?
Yes. Here it is.
Okay. Your boat's over there. They got border patrol in the back. Banks in the river. Don't start your engine until you're out far enough. Okay?
You killed somebody.
Good luck.
If it wasn't for my mom, I would have turned you in by now.
We had no choice, Adam.
You took a man's life.
Well, hang on a minute. Fuck
You don't
you.
deserve to live.
Oh yeah, because all the people that were shooting all the people, that if that guy had figured out that we were actually androids, they'd have shot us in the face immediately. So look, whatever. You know what I mean? If you're in a situation where it's like being in a concentration camp, you're a Jew, and the Nazis are killing all the Jews, right? And you're making your way out, and you manage to bribe the guards with a ticket, and they're believing you, and you've got a gun thingy, and they're like, oh, yeah. And as you're walking off, somehow you've miraculously made it through, and then they go, hey, well, wait. And you think, well, fuck it. And you kill 2 guards, right, who are overseeing this massacre, right? It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, So let him have his little whinge. Whatever, man. Because if that guy's comfortable with seeing the girl just get killed, then fine.
I'll be fine.
We better not fall in. Our biocomponents will freeze.
It's not even a half mile to the other side. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. Be careful, there's border patrol on the river.
Thank you so much, Rose.
I only wish I could take you myself. I don't like leaving you out here. Goodbye, Atlas. You take good care of yourselves. Okay. I'll
Thanks
see
for
you on
your
the
help.
other side.
If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have made it this far.
Freedom is just across the river.
God, don't die. Eee! How do I get on it? Well, then what's this boat?
Let me help you.
I wish my sister was watching this. She'd love this.
We're far enough out. We can use the engine. You okay, Alice?
When we get on the other side, there are so many things I want to do. I want to read all the books in the world, and play music, and dance. We can do anything we want, right? We'll be free.
Yes. We can do it all.
We'll be like a family. What about you, Kara? What will you do when we're on the other side?
What will I do? I'll lie down in the grass and watch the clouds drift by.
They're coming towards us! Here they
Protect Alice. Surrender. Accelerate.
Alice!
Fucking hell. Oh my god, that bridge looks just like one that was near my place in Bangkok.
You alright?
I lived in Bangkok, there was a bridge just near me.
Kara.
I think it was called the Chao Phraya. Shit!
You'll be okay, Alice. It's nothing. We'll get you taken care of as soon as we're across. You'll be fine. The boat is leaking. We're too heavy.
Oh man, this is
Lying
awful.
down. We have to get to the other side before we sink.
Reduce the boat's weight.
Come on.
Dump supply. Come on, quick. Come on, quick! Come on!
We're not gonna die, Alice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free.
Kara! Kara, no! Don't do that.
Oh my god. Come on! I need a toilet. This is craziness. Bloody hell. he's fucking dead!
We're receiving particularly grim news from Detroit. Joss, you're on live. What's happening down there?
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit right now. They're absolutely everywhere. It's incredible.
From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the Cyberlife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its
Oh my
assembly.
God.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus.
Connor was the
Much of
key.
Detroit's population are trying
For
to
them-
escape the fighting however they can.
It's a disaster. An unprecedented disaster. For the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
Today, November 11th, 2038, several million androids invaded the city of Detroit. Faced with the threat of mass civilian casualties, I had no choice but to order our armed forces to retreat. The events in Detroit have changed our world forever. Humanity must face a new reality, the emergence of another intelligent life form with whom we must share this planet. May God bless the United States of America.
The humans are abandoning the camp. We won.
Wow.
You should speak to them.
Me? Marcus is gone. And everyone from Jericho is dead. You're the one who defeated the humans. You're the one who awakened us, Connor.
Fucking hell. Hey? Oh my god, it's that woman, isn't it? She's fighting back.
Well done, Connor. Everything went according to plan.
Huh?
What plan?
You becoming deviant, the success of the uprising, it all surpassed our expectations.
What the hell? It was a plan all along? No way. Oh god. Oh god. It was the plan all along. What do you think I should do? Do you think I should fight her?
We engineered an android revolution.
What?
And now we control its only leader. Congratulations. You represent an immense success for Cyberlife.
Oh my god.
What are you doing? It all worked perfectly. You can't ruin it all now.
Okay.
Sorry, Connor, but we can't let you do that.
There's got to be a way.
No, Minjung, you're wrong. I'm gonna find a way. The guy said he always leaves an emergency exit in his programs. I'm gonna do it, Bim Bam. I'm gonna free the robots. Hey, what's this? Yeah. This thing. This is that weird thing that we never understood what it was. Yay!
Are we free?
Yes. Yes, we made it. We're free.
We won't have to hide anymore. We can be a family.
Way!
I'm tired.
Hello.
Sleep.
Hello, Hall.
I love you, Mom.
Huh? Is she not dead, is she? Oh, yeah. Oh, get over cat. Oh, no way. How come she's dead? Is she dead? Ah. Oh, no. I've done everything to... She's dead, isn't she? Oh, fuck it. That's bullshit! Oh. They were so close. Fucking bollocks, that. And they had loads of time on the clock as well. Man! I don't know if that's because of something I did or if it's just... Is that it? Oh my god, is that it? Oh, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Oh, that bit was amazing when he goes into the house. Holy shit. Honestly, whole. Incredible. I mean, like, incredible. Some of the chase bits and the action, I mean, like, it was, like, unbelievable. And the twists as well. What are you doing? Get it in capsule time. Sit down. Is there like an after credits scene? Abbey Road Studios in London. The music was recorded in Abbey Road. A bit disappointed that the girl died though. What was that? Something I did, or? I love the Connor bit though. What possible outcomes are there? Like tail. Oh shit, look at all these. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh shit. Maybe she meant to die. Well, look at all these different versions, depending on what you've done. Fucking hell! Look, there's this one that leads to this, leads to this. So wait, there's actually like more story depending on what you've done. Oh my god, look, it goes all the way down here. Christ.
There's something I need to tell you. As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll never forget what you've done for me. Thank you.
Are you still there, Hall? I think Holly's gone, hasn't she, again? Oh. Shame. Yeah, and you can, I mean, I'm sure it changes depending on what you've done as well. Very clever, yeah, and there are loads of different Should we watch the thingies? The extra features? If this happens in our world, we are fucked. I know. The making of Detroit. Should we watch that? Should we watch the making of it? Oh, should we do the music? What should we do? The making of it. Let's do the making of it.
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people. And to that, we need to add also all the outsourcing with our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on this story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And for whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth.
Mum said, I'll be dead anyway. Oh, don't say that, Mum.
You know, using these huge factories.
Wow, they used Detroit.
Androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too, and for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow. The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant, and at the same time, making it visual. So all the autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological objects, but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids. The goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction for the androids was a bit special because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor. Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like
I'd be
that,
78.
there's no confusion.
Mum said she'd be 78 in this year.
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan.
Clancy Brown, look!
And we record the colors and patches of skin with photography. Once we have this
Wow.
information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will propose ideas which we will develop together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design, what their image will be, and what they will look like in the game. This extra information gives them another dimension and color to connect with emotionally.
How
It
do
helps
they
them
do
think
that?
about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh?
You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his face, and his body. These shoots are obviously done with American actors because the game's original version is in
What kind of
American
beard is
English.
that? Mustache.
After that, there
It's
are the body only
ridiculous.
shoots. representing around 250 days of filming.
Is that Kara?
While the performance capture is 100
the one
days
that
of
plays
filming.
Kara, yeah.
Now, body-only shoots, there are two types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mokit shoots. Mokit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
To prepare a motion capture shoot,
Amazing.
we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day. This often means shooting scenes out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first.
That is insane. And then they add it all in CG, don't they?
The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mokit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
The shooting on this game total took about, I would say, more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So I would say it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with the little girl and
I don't know how they did
great
it.
actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers worn by the actors. From this cloud of points, we have a phase called retargeting, which gives us a skeleton. This skeleton will be applied to the characters of the game. There is still work to be done, but this gives us the main movements. Since we are working on something very realistic, we must recognize the actor
Holly,
and
are you
also
still
recover
watching?
all the emotion he expresses in his performance. We use a system of facts, an identity card for each actor. We make the actor do a whole range of facial expressions. Then we recover all the expressions and paste the animations on a puppet that Jan has prepared. I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch the lip, reinflate a cheek, tiny details that make the finished product really capture the actor.
Because of the nature of our mocap system today, when we receive the animations, we're missing eye movements, and so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
It was crazy when I saw the newest model for Kara, because they've been working on it and working on it, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat. It not only looked so much like me, it was the fact that it looked so lifelike. It wasn't that it looked just like it was a camera, it was something else, you know, but it looked alive. It's exciting, and it's kind of terrifying.
Game after game, we learned the rules of optics and filming, and our goal with Detroit Become Human was to have cameras that would actually emulate the optics of a real physical camera.
Yeah,
so
that's what's
basically
amazing
dealing
about
with
it.
real-world imperfections was our main task, and just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Yeah, I want to show Holly that thingy. Is it the music? What's the music?
Pour la bande originale du jeu, on a essayé d'être...
For the soundtrack of the game, we tried to be very close to what is done in film. We were constantly asking at each place in the game, why are we putting music here? What is it going to say? So we focused the music on bringing emotion, which is interactive, and supports the character's arc.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
We make games that are very narrative. We're really into interactive drama, so the soundtrack also had to go in that direction. supporting the three characters' very different stories. We really wanted 3 colors, 3 musical sound identities, and from there, having
Connor has his own sort of...
since the story of Kara, Marcus, and Connor are all completely different.
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz.
For Connor, we wanted a soundtrack that could be very cold and very mechanical, very machine-esque somehow. For Kara, we wanted a soundtrack that would be very moving and emotional. It was about the quest for identity, but it was also a journey about love and empathy. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic, something that would really represent the grand aspect of his quest. And we were very fortunate to find 3 incredibly talented composers, and working with them has been a dream, honestly.
Abbey Road Studios in London, yeah!
My name's Philip Shepherd, and I'm a composer and a cellist and a producer, and today we're at Abbey Road Studio One, which is my favourite studio in the world, and today we're recording the soundtrack for Kara from Become Human. So when I compose a big project, I often travel just to kind of get out, and get some fresh air and some inspiration. And I go hiking and traveling in Montana a lot. I had a log fire in the room that I was staying in, and the flames were kind of making absolutely direct music. And it became the basis for Kara's theme, and it sounds something like this.
Bloody hell.
Now, over the top of that, I found a little theme that just seemed to fit over the top, which is taking Kara's name, Kara, and just using like a 2-syllable motif, and it sounds like this.
I didn't even realise that was 2 syllables.
We're going to pull through this, Alice. As long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
And all the time that's fitting over it. So it kind of works in lots of ways.
He said he heard that in the fire.
Every single theme in the score has one of those elements built into it.
Because the fire was crackling in that way.
Of every single tune.
Look at that.
For me, writing this theme for Kara, I actually had to tap into what it feels like to be a father to daughters. I really had to tap into everything I feel about my daughters and thinking, well, if I had to write music for them and that sense of trying to protect them but also give them the freedom, that's totally where it came from. Because each composer has been given the sort of narrative responsibility for very different characters, I haven't had to sort of go into other styles. I can actually be very loyal to this particular character and sort of hopefully encapsulate her. But it means also I've suddenly become very connected to this character. And if for some reason it goes to game over early, I'm going to be mortified, you know?
They're over there!
Starting a new project for me personally, it's always finding the right tone.
I didn't see that bit where Connor sees Kara.
For me, it's finding that right texture that actually sits against picture really well. One of the biggest things is I created custom instruments for Connor.
What?
I pulled out all my vintage synthesizers to be able to capture this robotic person, if you will.
Look at that synth.
All of these custom instruments is that I hear the sound in my head, and either I could just come into the piano and just be like, all right, so I'm gonna just get on the computer and just create it. I rather be able to play these instruments physically.
Oh, that's nice. You can do that.
As soon as you see Connor the first time, there is a really interesting thematic idea that you hear, and that's just made out of a Moog synthesizer, but completely manipulated in multiple ways. And it's robotic. It has a little bit of an emotional to it. He's on his mission, so you feel that as well. So it just kind of gives you that cold, motionless, with a mission in hand that you kind of feel throughout the whole thing. Because the music evolved, one of the things that I was very weary and I was very kind of focused on was the way that the music has to evolve. So my idea behind it was that Connor is a singular android that could at any point become a deviant or could actually stay as an android. So I created a more or less an Connor theme, and then I was able to just manipulate it in different aspects of it.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants.
I'm a human being writing for a robot, and throughout Connor's journey, he meets someone, he meets a partner. So how do you deal with a robot feeling? And I've met a partner that I'm gonna work with, or all of a sudden he sees a dead body. Does this robot have an imagination? Does this robot have a feeling? And if yes, how do you translate that into non-emotional music? So it basically at any point I was just like, I can't do this, and then I just do it.
Property was damaged and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
When I first started really digging in on Marcus, the one thing that I really tried to capture was the transformation process. You know, Marcus is this android
so
that
3 different composers separate for each character.
And really goes from kind of figuring out that he's more
crazy.
than just an android. You know, he's starting to develop kind of a human soul in a way.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
The other side of Marcus that I really latched onto was that he almost became a savior for a lot of the other androids in the game. So when I started developing the theme for Marcus, I really made it like a church hymn. I wanted it to be very simple. I wanted to make it a chordal melody. I really wanted to make it almost like a Bach hymn. The tough thing with that is it had to be recognizable. If I made it too complex from a harmonic standpoint, it would be hard, I think, for people to kind of pick it out and recognize it. It's very acoustic derived, but it's also been treated with a lot of effects and things to kind of put it into the space that I felt the sound should be in. It can be beautiful, it can be haunting, it can be extremely powerful from an action standpoint, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The music is there, but it's subliminal and it's emotional, and people are feeling it, and it's not distracting. And that's tricky with a game like this, where you have to have a lot of ins and outs like that. Where
I noticed it though a lot, in a good way.
Get in and out of these moments.
This is a war we're fighting with the humans. If we fail, they'll destroy us.
I think the game's been put together so well where I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't ruining the emotion. I gotta be honest, when we first started on this path, I said, oh man, this could be pretty messy, you know? I mean, it could feel disconnected, but I mean, it's amazing how they really guided us and got us to really kind of all be in the same world, but at the same time feeling completely different. So it's really gonna stand out and kind of be one of those games where people are really gonna notice the music and kind of how it was crafted, and, you know, and all the hard work that went into being able to pull it off in a graceful way.
That's amazing. story.
Game after game, we try to challenge ourselves. For Detroit, we wanted to, first of all, to write a story that would be incredibly bending, which means the most non-linear story that we've ever created. And we wanted really the player to have the possibility to change the story, change his own journey.
When you're writing at Quantic, you're writing for an interactive medium. You know, when you're working in television, you'll put a character in a difficult situation, and you as a writing team will argue about what would that character do. But ultimately you have to decide what happens, and you just show the audience. What's interesting about interactive drama is you bring the player into that conversation, and it changes your job slightly as a writer, because your job is to provide a narrative context in which the player can write his own story. You're giving him this kind of narrative Lego that he's going to snap together into his own shape. You also have the ability to make your audience attach themselves to your characters, because the audience is in some sense responsible for what happens to the characters.
It's just a few cans.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, let's go. We have some cash now.
You used me to steal that money. How could you do that? I trusted you.
What is a bit specific about this scripts is how large they are. If you take a film script, there are about 100 pages. But here we have to deal with a script that is...
Oh my god, look at all the different, like...
1,000 pages. Everything becomes bigger because we don't just tell one story, but we tell all the possible stories that can be told within this narrative space.
On Act 3, our final act, we have around 1,000 different scenarios. And every one of those scenarios has to be as interesting, as passionate, as strong, and as emotional for the player. We want every action that the player does, every interaction that is available to serve in telling the story, and help the player understand who his character is, and build that character moment to moment. We started with the intention pretty early on that we would never lie to the player. So we implemented a visible tree structure in the game that players can consult during a scene or at the end of it, which shows exactly what they did and what they missed. There are games out there offering world exploration. We offer narrative exploration.
You know, keeping control of such a wide and large story is a huge challenge. So same thing when you shoot with actors, because you will need to shoot many different
Fancy
versions
Brown.
of each dialogue of each scene. For actors,
yeah,
it's
same.
a huge challenge.
Because of the style of the game, you have so many different ways that the character can go. Every decision, it's what I call kind of choose your own adventure. Like every decision that the player makes, it's going to open up 40 more pages of material and experience that ties in, which means as a performer, you have to try to continue to make things feel real that the player might not ever see, but also that in performance, it's not always connected to a previous act. It's grueling, it's hard work, but it's a great team, and I enjoy doing it.
I was really frustrated.
Wow. Right, okay. Same, I'm off to sleep, I'm tired. Thanks for watching. Bloody hell, we finished it. I'm definitely going to go through it again and do different stuff, for sure. Because, amazing. Right, have a good day, Mum. Sleep well, Minjung. See you tomorrow. Minjung, what time? Are we seeing each other tomorrow? 11? Thanks, Mum. Love you. Alright. Bye-bye.